Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my all-in-one guide for the Sharpshooter challenges from Red Dead Redemption 2. Just a quick note, this entire video contains a post-story spoiler. I wanted to do these challenges after the story was finished, so I was able to find a decent place to do them all to help anyone else who was doing them post-story. As with all of the groups of challenges, you'll need to fully complete a challenge before the next one will become available. As you can imagine, most of these challenges involve being proficient with a gun. A full Deadeye meter is going to make most of these challenges a lot easier though. Completing the Sharpshooter challenges is going to reward you with Deadeye XP amongst other things. The full list is in the description below. Also, if you wish to skip to a specific challenge, there are timestamps down there too. Right, moving on. The first challenge is kill 3 flying birds. I mean, what can I actually say about this one? Look up, spot bird, kill it, repeat. There are flying birds everywhere, especially around water and in wooded areas. Challenge 2 is kill 2 different species of animal in the same Deadeye use. Another spectacularly easy one. Heading down to your nearest river is probably your best bet, or even just look up again and look for 2 different species of bird. If you're going for larger animals, make sure to tag their head while in Deadeye. You have to kill both animals for it to count. The third challenge is kill 5 flying birds while on a moving train. This doesn't need to be done in one go, it can be done over multiple trips. There are a couple of ways to find a train. Firstly, buy a train ticket somewhere, then as it sets off again, jump onto the roof. The only problem with doing this, I found the train wouldn't set off again sometimes. Secondly, just ride the opposite way down the tracks that the train is going. For instance, starting in Valentine, ride southwest down the track and you should meet the train at about Riggs Station. Just ride alongside it and hop on. When you start shooting, the guards will come after you, so be prepared to take care of those as well. The driver will stop the train after a lot of shooting, so be quick if you want to do it in one go. Challenge 4 is kill an enemy at least 80 feet away with a thrown tomahawk. So as the title says, this has to be an enemy, civilians won't work for this. If you need some tomahawks, they can be purchased at a fence or a trapper. Unfortunately, there is no way to tell how far an enemy is away from you, but if you go to Hanging Dog Ranch, which is due west of Valentine, you'll find a bunch of enemies there. Stand in exactly the same spot and aim for the same enemy as I do, and that should be enough distance. Using Deadeye and tagging his head will mean the tomahawk will follow him if he moves. Make sure to hold R2 or right trigger to charge your shot before releasing. Challenge 5 is kill 6 animals without switching or reloading your weapon. There is a perfect place to get this, and it's just next door to where we did the previous challenge, at a place called Watson's Cabin. If you go there, you'll see a load of chickens in a coop. Just stand on the roof and shoot 6 of them without reloading. There should be no one to alert up there, so no need to worry about the law. This place is one of the house robbery homes for the breaking and entering trophy. Challenge 6 is to kill someone at least 660 feet away with a long scoped rifle. It's back to Hanging Dog Ranch for this one. If you don't have a rolling block rifle, you can purchase one from a gunsmith. If you run back to the rock that I stand on in this video, that is the furthest you can go from the ranch before the enemies despawn. The guy stood by the fence is not far enough away, but there's a guy stood in front of the cabin, just to the right of the entrance sign. He is far enough away. When your aiming reticle turns red, that means you're on him. Use Deadeye to steady your shot and take him down. Challenge 7 is to get 7 headshots in a row. So this is consecutive kills, you can't get normal kills in the middle. Again, I'm back at Hanging Dog Ranch. If you're not doing this post story, you could do it during a mission quite easily. Obviously Deadeye is your best friend here, just take your time and make each shot count. Take up some decent cover and let them come to you. When using Deadeye, make sure you tag them high enough on their head that it doesn't count as a neck shot, and low enough that you don't just blow their hat off. Challenge 8 is disarm 3 enemies without reloading or switching your weapon. Again, if you're doing this during a story, you might be able to do this during a mission, or you could just head to Hanging Dog Ranch whenever you want. So for this you want to use a repeater or something with a large ammo capacity, giving you more shots before you have to reload. You'll only be able to use Deadeye once. If you use it again, it will automatically reload your gun. If you're at the ranch, take cover and let the enemies descend upon you so there are lots of them around. Jump into Deadeye and try and tag as many of their arms as you can. Go for the right arm, your left. Hopefully you'll get one or two. If not, feel free to use Deadeye again. After that, you'll have to do it freehand. Aim for the enemy's right shoulder. That should cause them to drop their rifle. They don't need to be consecutive shots, just don't reload in between. If you're like me and reload at every opportunity, it's going to feel really weird. Challenge 9 is shoot 3 people's hats off with the same Deadeye. You're about to mess up someone's poker game because that's the best way to do this one. Head to the saloon in Valentine or any poker game. As you'll enter, you'll notice pretty much everyone will be wearing a hat. Do this at night if you definitely want to have enough people around. A nice full Deadeye meter is obviously going to be beneficial here. Just pull out your pistol and enter Deadeye. Don't bother with tagging, just aim at the top of their head and fire. Make sure your aiming reticle is white. If it's red, you'll kill them. Once completed, be ready to escape because they aren't going to be happy. The final challenge is kill 3 flying birds with 3 consecutive long-scoped rifle shots. So that's no missing in between kills. Obviously you don't want to be going for sparrows and robins, you want some big targets, so head down to the western part of the bayou and do some egret hunting. Walk around until you find some by the water's edge, then walk towards them to spook them so they fly off. Once again, Deadeye is the key here. You won't be able to mark them, but you will be able to slow down time. Make sure to lead your target by aiming slightly ahead of their path and wait until the aiming reticle turns red before firing. Don't worry if you don't get all 3 in one go, just don't fire again until you find your next victims. And that's it, Sharpshooter challenge is done. These ones were definitely the easiest and quickest so far. I hope this video has helped. I have done one like this for all of the challenge groups, so check out my channel if you need help with any others. Like and subscribe if you wish, it will help me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.